now, and I want to welcome you both here, and I'm here to help answer questions today that anyone might have, and or talk about the texts. It's up to you.
My question is on the 1.2. The due date was that due on Monday? Am I late on that, or?
Okay, are you talking about the group assignment or just the regular 1.2 where you do the questions and the summary?
Yeah, the regular 1.2 on the text.
Okay, let me share my screen. It'll take a moment because it always does. All right, and then I need to move us out of the way, and we'll go down. Okay, so I'm trying to send regular reminders about things. I hope that's helpful. And I want to remind this is weird. Okay, there we go. There's where it is. I know I had it open. This is our first time going through this, so if you don't have it and you didn't turn it in, please do. Okay, so we are on module, our learning power unit, our microtheme learning power, and let's take a look. So yes, short text 1.2, the regular one, was due on Monday, but just go ahead and turn it in. I won't make you use the late classes.
Okay.
Yeah, so basically that was the only thing that was actually due on Monday. Everything else was, as you notice, begin, right? And then you had asked a question, I believe, for an email, so if I'm wrong and it's not you, Augustine, you can let me know. But I did give you the prompt for essay number 2, but that's going to be for next week. I just gave it to you guys early because you may want to take a look at it. So that was it.
It was actually me who emailed you on that.
I did remember. Fantastic. So so the regular short text was due. How are you guys doing with the short text .2 assignment, the summary, and the rhetorical theses? Have you guys gotten that started?
I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
No, you can go ahead. Go ahead.
I had a question. I saw in our group, I think we only have 3 people.
You're supposed to have 4. And what's interesting is when I go to, hold on, now I have to move us out. I always have to move us out of the way. I don't know if you can see me moving our pictures out of the way, but I always have to move us out of the way. Here we are. Let's go to the modules here. And if we look at module 2A, it says, okay, so we have the group assignment. Everything always takes longer. Oh, I love Zoom, but this is the part I'm like, okay, come on, speed it up. Okay, so we have the instructions here. And I just want to make sure. Here are the names. Okay, so which group are you in?
So I'm on Snapchat, but when I go into groups and then the Snapchat group, it says the members, but there's only 3 of us there.
Okay. Can you tell who's missing?
Okay, so let's see here. It's Johnny Flores.
Okay. So this is what I suggest you do. Take Johnny out of the equation, okay? Mm-hmm. Once I set it up, it's set up, but I can't. I've tried to go back and check, and there's probably a way to do it that I just don't know. But what you should do is you can, with the three of you, you can say, okay, we'll skip this part or we'll move this part around and just work around him the best
Okay.
that you can. Yeah, that's the one thing I can suggest. I will tell you that Brian, who is a super conscientious student, he had an emergency, so I don't know if he's going to be on soon. But even if you sent him a message and said, hey, Brian, do this, he probably would just do it. So if you want to be the bossy pants of the group, go ahead and say, hey, right? And say, hey, do this part. Because at the end of the day, all you have is you have the summary and you have a rhetorical precis. And the summary is the 6-sentence and 6-word summary. So if you end up doing the work and the rest of your people do not because they're not getting on board with it, you're the one who gets all the credit, not them. And then I'll have to change things around for the next time.
And just so that I'm clear, when I did the summary, do I post it to that group, right? I think I did it, trying to see where I posted it.
You post it to the group, and whoever is the student number who is supposed to, you tell them, hey, take a look at this, and eventually where you're going to post it is to the Google Slides. So
Right.
you work on it in the group, and then you get the final onto the Google Slides.
Okay.
So the reality is there's a lot of wording here that's useful and helpful, but it's really kind of a quicker assignment than it seems initially. Hi, Kimberly.
Hi.
Oh, I can't see you, but I can hear you. Hello.
I'm at work.
Yes. Okay, so anyway, that's that with that particular question. So I answered that question. Augustine, did you have another question?
No.
Okay. Everybody sees the group they're in, right?
Yes.
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 Okay. All right. And then Marissa is supposed to be back. I accidentally dropped her, and I signed the paperwork to bring her back in, but I'm not sure if she's there or not. So I'm still, she was supposed to come today and fix that. But anyway, all right. So does anyone else have any other questions?
Oh, for the Flipgrid video.
Yes, Flipgrid.
When am I supposed to upload a video for that, or?
Okay, so let me just tell you about Flipgrid. It is fast and easy. It really is. So you are supposed to begin your Flipgrid. So by today, you should really have the first response. So let me show you on my phone. Did you get Flipgrid downloaded to your phone?
Yes, I have it on my phone already.
Okay, so let me go here. Just a minute. I'm going back here. I'm going to open up my Flipgrid here. And I'm going to go down to where it says Flipgrid. There's nothing to click on. Here it is. It's once Zoom does its thing, it's going to go back up. But there's a code and a password. And I am going to go ahead and open up ours. We have our micro theme learning power. Okay. So when you click on here, okay, I'm going to just do one just for, hey, how are you doing? Okay, think about how you learn outside of school. So I'm going to think of something. All right, so I'm going to click this, and I'm going to press that red button when I'm ready to record. And I'm going to say, hey there, I am here on our Zoom, and what the question is, what is one way that I learn really well outside of school? And I find that I learn well really outside of school when I am walking. I walk my dog. You see my little doggy there? I walk my dog, and at that point in time, I really just try to focus on the nature that's around me, the trees and the flowers, and problems that I've been having suddenly seem to have some sort of positive response. I open up my notes and I take notes, and I don't know if it's like from start to finish. It's just one example, but this is a way that I tend to work really well. And I learned, if I don't walk my dog every day, I feel a lot worse. And so that walking and really looking at nature really helps me learn. And so I'm going to press this button right here. And it's all you're allowed is 1.5 minutes. Okay. You could decide to throw it in the trash. And I will tell you that sometimes when I do these Flipgrid, like for students, like something on there, I sometimes redo it 15 or 20 times. But really, it should not take me longer than 20 minutes, not 20, 5 minutes. It shouldn't take me longer than 5 minutes. And it's not that big of a deal. And, I sometimes think less is more. So I'm going to go to the next button here. Okay. I'm going to hit that next button, and I'm going to snap a selfie. And there it is. Isn't that lovely with my eyes? Like I look like a wild woman. And if I decide to, I can add a little picture here. And I'm going to add the globe, because I was talking about walking. I put it here. I go like this, and I put in my name, and my first name and my last name. And then I also have an email address that you can put in. And that way I know if somebody has responded to my Flipgrid. So I do put in my email address. And then bing, bang, boom. I will have that up. And you can all see it. Yay. And I return to the topic, and there I am a second time. Now, I could also respond to somebody else, too. So I can pick on somebody's, listen to it, and hit respond. So Flipgrid is great because it's an opportunity for you to listen to what other people have to say about our topic, which this week is learning power, next week it's something else. But it gives you an opportunity to just quickly share some things, and you get kind of connected that way. And you're like, oh, wow, I hadn't thought about it that way. Oh, okay, that kind of thing. So, you could literally, after we get off this little Zoom meeting, you could quickly do this. But the password is student1, capital S, student, and the number 1. It's a dumb password. I will probably go back and change it after the semester, but you can do it pretty quickly. And I'm okay if you're looking and seeing if you want to do it now.
Okay.
Yay. That's it. And then you just hear the plus, you press the plus, and you take a little video of yourself.
I'm a little bit camera shy sometimes. I know I stutter a lot.
Augustine, can I tell you something? You are so much more articulate than you give yourself credit for. And let me just tell you, I stutter sometimes too. I'm repetitive sometimes too. I come home from teaching and my husband will say, what, you're an English teacher? You don't use the best language. Like I have a hard time explaining because I'm tired. So cut yourself a break. You really are. You do a lot better than you think you do.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
So, yeah. So do you guys have any other questions?
No, I think I'm good.
I'm good.
You're good. Yay. And do you like having these more regular kind of quickie Zoom meetings?
Actually, these are very helpful because you bring clarity. Like the whole Zoom thing, I thought it said student 1, and I thought it was like student 1 of our group was supposed to do it. So I misinterpreted that whole thing until you just explained it.
Oh,
so.
Okay, the code, the password for Flipgrid, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, let me tell you, that's why I do this. So my goal is really to do a quick little half an hour once a week. Usually, it's either usually going to be Wednesdays or Fridays. It might be Mondays sometimes. It's just, anyway, I'm glad. Yay. And I actually videotaped this one, just like I videotaped the last one. I thought it was automatic, and it's weird because I had these Zoom meetings before, but I don't know. It took me a while to figure it out, but so such is life. So awesome. Well, I'm going to upload this one to YouTube fairly soon. And if you don't have any other questions, we're set.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Awesome. Have a good day.
Okay, have a good night.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.